What is going on, everybody? So, Lowe's took it away. I mean, he really told you what's going on. We've been spending so much time developing something crazy, and I want to get through going through this presentation today with you guys so you can see everything that Auvoria Prime has to offer. What is it that is in store with this company, and what's in store for you? So, first thing to get started, Lowe's covered it too. We got to read this income disclosure. It's extremely important that we get this out of the way because we are going to share real results today. We are going to share testimonials. There's going to be people that are going to be telling you about their account's growth. So before we can do any of that, we need to go through this income disclosure. Trading or using Forex analyst tools and software to assist you in trading carries a high level of risk. Only trade with capital you can afford to lose. The information contained in this presentation is for informational purposes only. You should evaluate your risk tolerance and your personal financial situation before you ever get into trading. If you're ever in doubt, please consult your own personal licensed financial advisor. This is extremely important. Auvoria Prime LLC is not providing investment advice, as all trade alerts are delivered uniformly to all participants without a regard to an individual's trade objectives or financial condition or suitability. Again, unless a user like yourself has made customized options on your account to have your account trade differently, in which case these manual trade opportunities are at full discretion of the user. Again, Auvoria Prime LLC does not exercise any trading authority over your account. We simply provide you software and tools to help your trading experience. Now that we got that out of the way, I want to ask many of you, do you guys feel you're on the right path? I've been in this space for about 8 years between marketing, about 6 years in trading, and for many years I had to ask myself, am I on the right path? Am I doing something that I believe in? Am I doing something that I believe is going to help a lot of people? And my goal has always been to help a lot of people, so I struggled on this journey because through time I found myself in different affiliate ventures, different marketing companies where not all the time you were actually helping people. Maybe you'd believe it early on, and as time went on, you'd realize that you actually maybe weren't doing as much good as you thought. And I really struggled with this, and I was always searching for something that could really help impact the masses and help anybody. Somebody that maybe doesn't even have any social skills, or they don't even have friends, right? Because a lot of these companies out there, unless you're out there doing sales or recruiting, you sometimes can't make any money. And I looked for something, and this is what I fell in love with trading, is I said, people can come into trading and they can actually make a serious return if they understand the market, but you could also lose money. So we went on this mission to say, how can we just find something to help the average person? And what if there's a way that you could actually monetize and leverage technology to help assist you in growing your money and building your wealth, right? We're going to talk a lot about diversifying your wealth management strategies today and how to do that using our different arsenal in our marketplace of different products that we have. But the first thing is, if there was an easier way, what would that look like for you? Would you be able to travel more, be able to go out and just have freedom? For me, the biggest thing was always freedom. It's not about making a lot of money for me, it's about being free. And anybody else in the room feel the same way, right? You want freedom. It's not about the money, it's about having that freedom to do what you want every day. And for me, that's always been the goal. I'll tell people this the same way I tell them every time. I'd be happy making $5,000 a month for the rest of my life and having freedom than making $1 million a year and having to work 80 hours a week forever and never getting that freedom. So I think many of you in the room can relate to that. So what we've developed here in Auvoria Prime is a path to help somebody gain their freedom back. So this is all done through the Forex trading markets. And if you're not familiar with what Forex is, we're going to get right into it. But Forex trading is really one of those opportunities that I think can take any individual and really give them an opportunity that they may have never experienced before, right? I've seen people make money that I'm not even going to talk about up here because it's unrealistic for a new person, but I've seen people, make multi-six figures, even $1 million in a day before trading in this market. This is an extremely liquid market. This is what the banks do with your money, to be honest. When they give you that small interest rate yearly, well, they're trading your money and they're making all the money. They're just holding it for you. So what exactly is Forex? Forex, in short, is the foreign exchange. It is the largest financial market in the world. Have you ever traveled out of the country? You exchange your US dollars for euros. You go out of the country, exchange your US dollars for pesos, whatever it may be. There's a constant fluctuation in those prices all day long. You could go and exchange money and come back 5 hours later and the totally different amount of money you would have gotten for the same dollar value because it's constantly fluctuating. So all we did is we said, there's products and tools out there that can predict or trade against these different fluctuations to make you money. And we do that through margin trading in the foreign exchange market, which is beautiful because you don't need a lot of capital to start. You can start with really in an actual Forex market, not just using our tools, but if you just want to get into trading Forex, many Forex brokers let you start with as little as $10. Right? So people can come into this market with very little capital and start trading, where you look at a market like stocks, and a lot of times you got to come in with larger capital if you actually want to be able to intraday trade on weekends, make trades when the market closes, right? Whereas a lot of people, they're stuck not being able to do that because they don't have the capital or the leverage to be able to do so. So again, you also don't need any special licenses to trade in this market, and you can trade it from anywhere in the world, phone or your laptop. As long as you have a Wi-Fi connection, this is a market that you can benefit from. So why do most people fail in this market, right? I told you guys that you could make a lot of money. You could also lose a lot of money. I've lost a lot of money in this market before too. Has anyone blown an account in the Forex market?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, let's talk about why most people blow an account, right? And I can tell you that I can relate to many of these things right here. First thing for me is greed, right? A lot of the times people look at this market and they get excited. They start looking at a trade and they see people on Instagram, they're making all this money, and they go, man, I'm gonna put this huge lot size in or this huge contract, and yeah, if it goes this many pips, I'm gonna make X amount of dollars, but you're not thinking about your risk involved. Right? The risk to reward ratio has never been right with many traders because you're always trying to hit home runs. And I found myself for many years gambling rather than actually trading. And I'm not sure if anybody else has experienced that, but this is why most people fail, right? They don't have the time to study the markets all night and day. They have too much greed in them and struggle to manage their emotions. They maybe don't have access to proven coaches or systems. For years, I didn't. Why was I gambling? I didn't have any mentors. I didn't have any coaches. I didn't have any systems. I simply saw things were going up and down. And I said, I hope I'm on the right side. And most people just aren't surrounded with the right community. And I think right here we have a great community. You guys feel the energy in this room?
Absolutely.
So at Auvoria Prime, we asked ourselves, how can we overcome most of these common traits that people are failing, right? Why are most people failing, and how can we overcome that and help the average person start having success? And this is what got me so passionate, is I'd looked for so many ways to help people see success. So we went ahead and we researched worldwide some of the best Forex trading technologies. We ran massive tests with tons of different beta testers, gathered tons of data, different results. We actually started out with 50 expert advisors that were in testing, and we started to scale it down and down and down. Then we got it down to about 15 we liked, started doing beta test groups, and then at 15, we have what we have in our marketplace right now, right? From that initial 50, we got to about 4 to 5 that we really liked. And we have a bunch more that are in testing right now, going through those same phases for people to get to the next level and actually start using these products. But like I said, we conducted so many tests to actually get to where we're at right now. And what we looked for in those tests is this both beginner and experienced trader friendly? All right, because a lot of times you'll see a product and it's either just for beginners or it's maybe just for experienced users, and then other people look at it and they see a different language. When I first got in trading, that's what I saw. I looked at these charts and I was like, man, this is like learning Chinese. Literally. So that was one of the things. We wanted to make it beginner and experienced trader friendly, where an experienced trader can see the product and go, this is an extremely powerful product. But while a beginner can also look at it and go, this is simple enough that I can get set up and I can actually start using it today. Longest history of success. We went through and we wanted to see that these strategies have survived major market crashes. They've gone through historical data. Some of our softwares we've actually tested through 16 years of back tests, wow. Which is pretty crazy. To be able to actually see that, because you can understand market conditions are ever changing. All right, just alone the past 24 months, I can tell you we firsthand have seen market conditions go from some currency pairs that used to be very stable, like Euro USD, start trending, 500 pips at a time, which they used to do 200. Right? The average true range of many currency pairs has gone up. So market conditions are ever changing, and we wanted to make sure that the products that we have in our marketplace are able to adapt with the markets as well. And then least amount of capital to get started. This is a big one because we're dealing in a retail space. There's plenty of softwares out there. They work great on $100,000. They work great on $10,000, but can we get something that works on $500 to $1,000, or even a manual trading product like Arrow, where people are starting with $100? We wanted to be able to actually get products in people's hands that worked on small capital, because that's how you impact the masses, right? That's what we get passionate about. It's not that we're appealing to just helping more rich people get rich. We're appealing to helping the average person gain back their freedom and start growing their wealth. And I do need to disclaim this. This is not auto trading or hands-free trading. Yes, this software can provide a pretty seamless experience where you don't have to put a lot of time or effort or energy into it. But at the same time, you do still have to approve your trade alerts, or if you are an international customer, you still do need to set your settings, your risk parameters. Nothing is just done for you, plug and play. There are some different things that you have to understand, of course, like anything in this market. But this is a new paradigm shift in the manual trading space. So welcome to our Auvoria Prime Marketplace. Auvoria Prime is an online marketplace, and our goal is to focus on helping you diversify your strategies. So right now we have 4 different software tools that you can start getting access to. We have Neo the Legend, which actually is coming out to the entire company in about 2 weeks. Some people already have access to it right now. Some of our leadership, we just actually gave access to this yesterday, which was pretty exciting. As well, we have Stratamus, which should be coming in the next few weeks. Variable has been out now for about, I'd say 3 months, as well as Gearbox. And the results have been absolutely insane from our retail customers, and we're going to show you some of those results today. And it's just been so cool to see what is going on with these products, the results that they're delivering, and as well the experience. I know myself, I get on some of my weekly calls teaching people about the Gearbox strategy, and I always open up my calls and I say to people, what was your max drawdown this week and what was your max profit you made? And when I see those chat boxes go off with the results, I'm just like, man, people are really just, this is changing the game for people. So let's talk about these different products and what they exactly are. Gearbox allows you to completely customize your entire trading experience. And what do I mean by that? I mean, you could literally use Gearbox in any single currency pair. If you understand the math, the average true range, and you actually understand Gearbox's strategy, it is completely adaptable to any single currency pair out there in this market. ARIS, as we call it, uses AI pattern recognition to find wedge alerts in the market to help identify breakouts before they happen. So if you're a breakout trader or you understand breakouts, this is a great product to find wedges in the market right before a breakout happens. And it is such an easy product to use. So many people have success with this product. We also have Alexander and Einstein. A lot of its base strategy is similar to Gearbox, so some people are a big fan of Gearbox now because of it. But Alexander and Einstein can send you immediate trade alert opportunities. It is constantly intraday mode, as I would call it, getting in and out of trades in the market. You immediately drag it on a chart, it's taking a trade. Whereas some of our other products might be a little more precise, you don't see them immediately enter trades. And then you have Arrow, which, raise your hand if you're getting success with Arrow. Arrow has been such a cool product for this company and this community because we were really leading on expert advisor trading for so long, and to get a product like Arrow out there where you're still leveraging technology to find the trades, right? It's not a human just sending you signals because, again, we talked about the most common traits for why people fail in this market. It's human greed and emotions, right? So with Arrow, there's no human greed and emotion. It's a software. That software isn't going to get that greed. It's not going to get that emotion and look at the trade and be biased. It's programmed to do what it's programmed to do. So many people are having massive success with that product. And, and when we say 24/7, all of our other products, they're really just trading the Forex pairs, which are 24/5. But with Arrow, we got people trading the crypto markets, which are 24/7. Right? So people are trading on weekends. Before, the weekends used to be slow for us. Now I see people catching pips all weekend too. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. And then you have Variable. Variable provides you the ability to continuously trade and make smart moves in the market and expand your portfolio. We are constantly advancing Variable. The developer, Dasan, he is constantly looking at historical data and just literally every 2 weeks or so he comes to me with new data, new testing, and we look at how to advance that product to receive less drawdown, more profit, right? That's really our goal with every single product. These products are going to continue to get more and more advanced. These aren't products that, hey, what exists right now is going to be the same in a month. No, we're constantly adapting it. Just like I talked about, market conditions change, so do the products. We're constantly adapting them, enhancing them to make sure that you're getting the best results. Now, how does this work? It's all about your access, and we have different access passes here in Auvoria Prime. So if you want to get started with Auvoria Prime, you can start with just a bronze access pass. This is going to give you access to one of our software products and tools. If you want 2 access passes, that's our silver level. You're going to be able to use 2 of our different products. As well, gold is going to cover 3 different Forex tools, and platinum is all in. You want to use 4 of our software products at the same time. And for somebody who's trying to become super diversified, that's a great opportunity. I tell most people start on silver first and get started, get comfortable with 2. And once you have a lot of knowledge of the products and you feel super confident, Then you can expand up to platinum because now you're a more experienced user. You understand it, right? If you're a brand new person, I wouldn't tell you to just start on a platinum because you want to first get comfortable and everything. And learning 4 products at once is, going to be the same as trying to learn trading on your own. But in AP, you're also going to get access to our Forex Academy. Our education is designed for any type of trader. Right? You can come in and you can be an experienced trader. This education platform is still incredible. You could be a brand new person. You're going to be able to get it. We've really just simplified things and made it so simple for somebody to come into this market and actually get the general understanding of Forex and start using our different products and tools. You can complete the courses at your own pace, access the education from anywhere. It is facilitated by our licensed director of education who has over a decade of teaching experience. And our courses are provided in multiple languages, which I think is the big thing. We're running a global business here. Does anyone have any customers in different countries?
Yep.
Awesome. Yeah, I see a few hands here. We are in 90 countries across the world right now and growing, right? We have over 12,000 customers right now. I want you guys to think about that. About 2 weeks ago, we had 10,000 customers. Right now, we're just cracking 12,000 customers. Do you guys understand the growth level that we're going through right now? This thing is rapidly expanding all across the world because people are seeing real results, real success, and you don't grow like that without people getting real results. We also are going to give you an extra edge. This is our chief market analyst. His name's Steven Vetterl. He is licensed in every capacity for what he's teaching us. So he has Series 6 and 7 and different things like that. But he is a licensed financial advisor, over 18 years of managing different Forex portfolios. He delivers weekly market analysis on the market. So you're going to actually get to benefit from somebody who is trading live funds, right? Working in the hedge fund space. And he's going to tell you his view on the market every single week. If he thinks it's going to be a super volatile week and you should be more conservative in your trading, or if it looks like a pretty standard normal week and you can be a little more advanced in your strategies, whether being more moderate, aggressive, or more hands-on, whatever it is for you. And again, each software also comes with its own live weekly call every single week hosted by that developer. So you get to actually learn from the developers how they're managing their own money. I think that's the best thing because for years I was using different softwares, but I didn't have any guidance. I didn't know what kind of market those softwares weren't going to be good in, what markets they were great in. But to be able to actually learn from the developers weekly, hands-on, exactly how they're managing their own money, it's almost a foolproof system, right? You're really getting to see how is this person managing their own capital. And when you can learn from the actual creator of a software how they're using their product, it's very hard for somebody to go fail. Right? They always tell you, if you need help in life, just follow the people who are getting the results. I remember somebody said, if you want to have success, find somebody who has what you want and just follow them, right? So if you want to see success with our products, follow the developer who's having success with the products, right? Because it makes no sense to listen to somebody else. I see a lot of people share their own strategies and settings and things, and that's great. People get great results, but again, the developers, they know what's going to work time over time again through all market conditions. So it's best to always listen to them. Just like, if you wanted to get great at playing basketball, you're not going to go ask Tiger Woods. And if you want to get great at golf, you're not going to go ask Michael Jordan. You get what I mean? You want to go to whoever's doing it the best and listen to them because they're going to tell you exactly what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. And then you can meet our Auvoria Prime leadership team. This is our corporate executive staff. You can see Chris Simonian. He's our president. Chris has actually scaled multiple companies to over $1 billion a year in revenue. And that's exactly our plan here in Auvoria Prime. Our plan is to go to 1 billion in the next 3 years. I'll tell you that right now. And it's going to be done, right? We have the corporate infrastructure, we have the team, we have the people to do it. But Chris has already scaled multiple companies there. Bill Wynn is our chief technology officer. By the way, he messaged me on the way here and told me to give you all his greetings. Bill is awesome. Me and Bill work hand in hand every single day because this is a technology company, right? It takes a lot of moving pieces to operate a company like this. We have softwares, we have products, we're deploying softwares that we allow you to change on a weekly basis to thousands of customers across the world. All the little moving pieces, a lot of people kind of forget what it takes to run a company like this. And Bill helps keep this all together. Then you have Joshua Fair, who's our chief financial officer. I gotta tell you, when I see what this guy can do with an Excel spreadsheet, man, it blows my mind. I still don't even know how to use Excel. I get into Excel and I'm like, man, this is a different language. And I see this guy go put in so many inputs and numbers in an Excel spreadsheet, and like 10 minutes later, he's got all these calculations. And he's like, yeah, so here's where our growth in the company is. And I'm like, how'd you do that? So absolutely brilliant. Matt Ward as well as our VP of Global Sales here. He's actually been a part of a company that's gone to $1 billion and helped lead it in the leadership spotlight as well. He's owned some of his own companies, and he's here as our VP of Global Sales, really helping the field and our affiliate culture grow so that we can continue to scale and go to the next level. Susan is now our Director of Marketing Operations. She also has been helping on some of the education standpoints, making sure everyone's in line. She's really great at that and helping with protocols and different things, but she holds together our new marketing operations and makes sure that everyone's really doing their job. It's very important. She keeps people organized. She really is an MVP. She just did so much for our virtual convention that was in Nashville last weekend, really put that thing all together. Then you have Mariska. You heard Los made a joke earlier. He said, make sure you get that on camera when we read the disclosure, and Mariska has to see it. Mariska holds together our compliance department, and this is such an important department. When you want to grow a company like this where people are making money, right? You're making money, and people want to share that. There's certain ways you have to go about sharing your results to stay in full compliance. Otherwise, you can run into problems with governing agencies, right? Because me and you both know that when people start making a lot of money and showing that, there are regulations set forth by governing agencies to make sure that people don't get hurt, that people aren't misled. So it's very important that we read the risk disclosures, that we display the information properly, and Mariska makes sure that everyone is in check with all of that, including all of our corporate affairs and our affiliate affairs. And then, as you know, we just introduced Mr. Steven Vetterell, our Chief Market Analyst, and again, just having the wisdom from him every week really helps our customers and even our developers really look at, hey, what should we do this week? How should we manage our money? How should we share that with the customers and really make sure that people are all being safe and they're going to have the most success that week with our trading products? So benefits of being an Auvoria Prime customer. You have access to our AP marketplace. You can change your tools and strategies every week. So let's say you're using a tool one week and you come in and you hear Steve Vetterell go, I wouldn't use a Forex software that is best in a ranging market because right now the markets are trending. Okay, you might go, okay, I'm not going to use this EA that performs best in a ranging market. I'm going to go use this EA that's performed for trends, right? So you get to look at the market analysts for the week and also decide which products you want to use every single week. You can manage your software and trades right from your mobile phone. Your money stays in your personal broker account, all right? This is a big one. We do not accept your money. We do not take any money. You put your money in a broker account of your choice and connect it to the software and then choose your risk management and your strategies. So again, you have full control of your money where you put it. All right? We are simply just providing you access to different softwares and education and how to use them. You have full control over your settings and trades at all times. I've been in this space for a long time and I see a lot of people that they promote software and these things, but really they just connect you to an account that copies their trades and you have no control over anything. You can't close trades, you can't control your risk, your settings. And here we're giving you full access. You have control of everything. You can turn it on and off as you please and decide how you want to use it. And then again, we offer live coaching and education from the best to help you every step of the way. So you're not on your own. You can come in. There are literally calls like every single day that you can plug into and learn from somebody in this company how to use these tools. And that's the big thing, right? We talked about in the beginning of this, how to impact the masses. And this is how we do it. So you can start with a test account as well without using any real money, all right? Who wants to come in, use our products, start out on a demo, get comfortable before you risk any of your own capital? That makes the most sense, right? All right? I'm a big fan of preserving capital, so I wouldn't ever tell anybody, come in here, just turn the software on, put your money. No. Get comfortable with something first. See it works. And once you believe in it, then you can trade your own money. So decide how diversified you want to be. Right? How diversified do you want to be? And as I mentioned, if you're brand new, start on a silver pass. Get comfortable with 2 products and then go from there. Decide if you want to go into 3 or 4. But the best thing is to start with 2 because trying to learn 4 at once, that's just a hard task to do. And I wouldn't recommend anyone really goes and tries to learn 4 different tools when they're first starting. Start out with 2, get comfortable with them, and then go from there. Now, I do want to go ahead and show you guys some results as well of our software, but first I want to show you guys how you can choose your access pass. To start off, it's $200 up front, and then you can choose your access level pass, and that would be starting out with a bronze access pass, $200 up front, then $99 a month, plus there's a VPS of 20, so about $119. Silver access pass is going to be $198 monthly, a gold access pass is $297 monthly, and a platinum access is $396 monthly plus your VPS cost. So if you want to get your access passes for free, simply refer a minimum of 2 customers who have between them 3 access passes. So here's an example. You sign up 2 customers, one of them has a bronze pass, one of them has a silver. You now have free product and you are not paying for your access pass anymore. Which, does that sound good to anybody? You're getting results with the product and then you earn your product for free? Yeah. I mean, no overhead. At that point, every dollar that software makes is pure profit for you. So take control of your future, get started today. Remember, we do have a 7-day money back guarantee. There's no risks involved really in this. You can start out with a demo account. You have 7 days to decide, hey, I really like this product. I want to continue to use it. Or you can simply ask for a refund. We honor our refund policy fully. Our goal is to have the happiest and most fulfilled customers there are. Again, our goal is to continue to just find products where people can come in and what is my goal? And I think what should be most traders' goal is come in with your initial capital, at least double it, take out your initial deposit, and then you're playing with house money. Does that sound like a good strategy to everybody? Yeah. So that's always been my goal, and I think that should be every trader's goal, is to be able to get your initial capital out and then simply grow your profit from there and play with house money. And if you're not using that strategy, I'd highly encourage using it because I've told you why most people fail. Greed. And when you continue to see your balance just keep going and going and going, a lot of people forget to take profits and forget to enjoy the profits. What makes it real is taking that profit out and enjoying it. But with that being said, get back to whoever got you started here, choose which access pass level you want, and thank you guys so much for having me out here.